For those who are already practicing, they have got new tips from the Lord. Let us keep our head, neck, backbone straight. Let us withdraw our mind from what is happening outside in the world to what is happening in the body. Let us withdraw the mind from the body to the breath. Breath to what I am thinking, what I am feeling. Let us focus the attention on who is the observer of these thoughts, feelings, emotions, sensations. Let us chant loudly so that the mind gets concentrated. Chitta Shuddhi and Chitta Ekagrata are the prerequisites for meditation. Om. Om. Om.
Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gajananam Bhutaganaati Sevitam कवित्तजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम् सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा अखण्डमण्डलाकारम् व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुः च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं हरि ओम्।
Hari Om. Thank you, Lata Rajshekhar. So we are doing Dhyana Yoga, chapter number 6, summary. Till now we have seen, Lord has mentioned that first of all, we need to qualify ourselves. 1 to 10 verses tell us that what to do to qualify. We must be fit. We must be ready. So Karma Yoga is suggested that how we live our life from morning to evening, how we do our actions, how we do our duties, that will create peace of mind, clarity of intellect. And last session, we also saw the practices, what we have to do, how to select a place, how to sit quietly, how to withdraw the mind, how to focus on the self, and the last step, the contemplation requires knowledge. And that's the reason scriptures are required. Otherwise, people just sit quietly, close their eyes and say, I am meditating. But that is not meditation. So scriptural knowledge is required to know the self, what is the nature of self. So whatever we know, we can meditate upon. So last class, we saw this process to remember in simple terms. We have to guide the awareness from outside to inside, step number 1. From past, future to the present moment, because mind is most of the time in the past and future. Constantly bringing it back to the present moment is very important. Then we have to invoke grace of the Lord, grace of the Guru, grace of the scriptures. We should know clearly what is the goal, purpose of meditation. Then from that, we must focus on the body. So Gurudev's book, Meditation and Life, gives importance, quite a bit importance of this, of thought massage on the body. Because when the mind is on the body parts, then the mind has already withdrawn from outside. It also heals the body. And once we scan the body through the mind, we must forget the body. The identification of the body will slowly loosen up, because we are observing the body by the mind. Last time, this pointer was missed out, from body to breath. Then we must go to a subtle layer. When the mind focuses on the breath, the mind becomes nirvikar, nirvishesh, because breath has no form. Breath is always fresh. Breath is in the present moment. So mind has a tendency to acquire or get the qualities of what it focuses on. Suppose I focus on a negative person, that particular quality of the negative person will come in my mind. Suppose we focus on a flower, hibiscus flower, those hibiscus flower qualities will come in our mind, because there is no choice, because thought is equal to name and form. Without name and form, the thoughts cannot be formed. And that's the reason so much of significance is given for chanting, japa, because the thought formation is very important. And that's the reason meditator doesn't talk negative things, doesn't gossip, doesn't focuses on anything which can create tamas and rajas, because the more we think, the more thought process will create those names and forms. From breath to the mind, because mind is still subtler. So we must focus and ask what emotions I am experiencing. What am I feeling? This is very important, even if we don't get the highest level of meditation, but even this, if I am able to do stepwise, that whenever I'm feeling agitated, angry, depressed, happy, I must ask one question: who is the knower of this feeling? Then suddenly the mind shifts from the known to the knower. And then I realize that I'm out of that emotion. Rather than discussing about emotion, I must ask this question, that who is experiencing this emotion? This is one technique to neutralize the emotional turmoil. From breath to intellect, what am I thinking? What is the thought process going on? Slowly, focusing between the two thoughts, Gurudev says, between the two sounds of Om. And when we start focusing between the two thoughts, between the two sounds, the mind starts becoming silent. So first level, what we have to reach is silencing the mind. Once we can remain silent for a long time, with the silent mind, when we think of Atma, self, God, automatically the movement will be very clear, sharp, and one can abide in that. So from silence to self, that is a process of meditation. What will be the parameters to check whether my meditation is progressing properly or no? Simple parameters we can keep. From tightening to loosening, the body will not remain rigid, tighten, the mind will loosen, body identification will loosen. Because as we grow old, we become very, very rigid. So much of insistence and resistance for everything happens. So tightening to loosening, from stress to smile will be the shift. If I can observe myself that I'm smiling more within, then I'm meditating better. If I'm experiencing stress, then my meditation is not working properly. From dullness to divinity, dullness, tamas, rajas will start going away from my mind, and my mind will start becoming more divine. More divine means I will have more thoughts about Atma, self, God, love. This kind of emotions I can experience within most of the time. So these are all parameters I can check within myself, that what is happening within me. From insistence to acceptance, I accept everything what is happening without any resistance. Acceptance is not tolerance, but I accept people as they are. I accept people as they are not. I accept situations as they come. I don't say why this is happening to me, what karma I have done bad, I do not know. This is happening because, something I have done in past life, so it is happening to me. All these things disappear. I just accept this is it. Lord says to Arjun, Sthane Rishikeshe, in one of the verse. Sthane Rishikeshe means this is bound to happen. You have no choice, because everything what is happening in this life is precisely the right thing happening for your growth. From resistance to relaxation. Otherwise, constantly I'm resisting something. I don't want to do something. I don't want something. So I must check whether the people whom I don't like, whether I'm relaxed in their presence. Situations I don't enjoy, whether I'm relaxed in those situations. These are the impacts of meditation, and these are very practical tips. I can check whether my meditation is happening properly or whether I am internally growing in meditation. Effort to effortlessness. Some people say, there is so much effort, so much tiredness. All the time I'm tired because I have to put so much of effort in cooking, in doing walking, in exercising, in talking, in any event. And some people just go through all the things effortlessly. Kuch effort in me. What effort? Bhagwan is the Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Bhagwan is giving. What am I doing? Effort happens to those people. Tiredness comes to those people who own up everything. Once I have learned that Ichha, Jnana, Kriya, Bhagwan only is doing, then why I should think that I am doing effort? Effort to effortlessness. This is extremely important for meditators. Becoming to being. I don't want to become anybody now. I want to shift from becoming to being. I am a human being. I am not human becoming. Holding on to letting go. So I must make a list today. People have bucket list of what I want to see, what I want to do, what I want to experience. That is very good. But I must have also another list that what am I holding on, which I need to let go in life. Some bad memories, some bad situation which have come, some people I'm holding in my mind, constantly talking about them, even though they have died or even though they are not in my presence, but still I'm holding on to some grudges. Letting go is a moment where sannyasa starts. So a grihastha can be a sannyasi without wearing orange clothes. If I practice letting go, renounce. What is disturbing me, I must renounce. At the mind level, not at the physical level. Grudge to gratitude. Meditators have no grudges. They are only living in gratitude that I've got this opportunity to be born as a human being. I've got opportunity to be born in a good family. I've got all these inputs. I've got scriptural knowledge. I've got the energy, body, and I've got a good health that at this age I'm able to listen, I'm able to see, I'm able to think on scriptures. What better boon there can be? So much of punya is coming in our life, but still people have grudges. Still people complain, criticize, blame. So all these things will start dissolving slowly, and mind will start quietening. Loneliness to aloneness. So many people stay alone. Gurudev says, spiritual journey is from aloneness to aloneness. No, but I feel very lonely. Why? God is there, myself is there, my mind is there, my body is there. Just God, Gurudev says, just sit down, quietly close eyes and see and watch the drama of mind going on. And sometime when the drama is over, mind will quieten down. Constantly, I need WhatsApp, mobile phone, Facebook, YouTube, this person, that person, this activity. Sometimes I must come out of this rajas and watch my internal drama going on. If I cannot remain alone, meditation is far away. There are people who feel lonely in presence of 100 people also. No, nobody is talking to me, nobody is loving me, nobody is caring about me. These people basically are atheists because they don't believe God is there, who is taking care. No, but I'm feeling lonely. So I'm want to go for a movie. I want to go for restaurant. I want to go outside because I feel lonely and bored. All these actions actually will not take us to higher level, because whichever actions originate from boredom, those actions take us down. So whenever we are bored, whenever we feel lonely, just sit quiet, close eyes and say that, okay, I want to watch this boredom now with curiosity. What is boredom? So let me experience this boredom for a long time. What is loneliness? How can I be alone when there is pancha kosha? 5 koshas are there. How can I be alone? And the last one which happens in the meditation, which is the last step, is separation to oneness. Whole sorrow what we have because we have separated from our own original nature, which is Satchit Ananda. And I'm considering myself as body, mind, intellect. This is where the main separation has happened. So once this happens, then the next topic, if you see the line of thought, what Lord has taken in the 6th chapter is so beautiful. First, prepare yourself. Second, learn the process. Now we have seen last time also we saw what is a meditator's mind with the analogy of the lamp. And now Definitely next topic will come, Lord is going to take, which is obvious. What is the result of all this kind of meditation? What is the gain I am going to get? Striving so much from morning to evening, letting go so many things, what am I going to get? What is the result of meditation? So Bhagavan gives result, and this I would invite all of you to again and again read, because why we are not inspired to meditate, why I'm not inspired for having moksha, why I'm still involved into so many activities, actions, this, that, even though they are troubling me, because the result is not very clear to me. I don't believe that this result I will get. Total fulfillment. Whatever I do in life, family, job, business, I will not get fulfillment. I may get some temporary pleasure, happiness, maja, but I will not be totally fulfilled. If you ask a person, are you happy? Yeah, I am happy. But are you fulfilled? No. I am not fulfilled because this problem, that problem, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to go here, I want to do this, then I will be fulfilled. So Guruji says very, very interestingly many times that we may get many things while doing actions and in life, but can never get total fulfillment, because that is not the nature of action. And by action in the world, we will not get total santushti, total trupti, total rati we will not get. Limitless inner bliss we will get. So the promise is huge by the Lord. This is a result of meditation. Yatra sukha atyantikam, ultimate bliss, infinite bliss. I will discover the source of happiness within me. I don't have to search outside through the senses. Such a beautiful promise. Mind never goes out again in search of joy in the world, because there is no joy in the world. There is no happiness in the world. There is no happiness in a person. There is no happiness in a situation. There is no happiness in a place. There is no happiness in an object. Because the mind experiences the atmic joy, and then mind doesn't want to go out. In simple example, suppose a person is having $1 trillion or $100 trillion, and if you tell the person, okay, these are 10 rupees, can you do this job for me? Why should I go for 10 rupees and put lot of efforts when I'm already having $100 trillion? I will never be excited by 10 rupees. If you tell Bill Gates or Ambani or Elon Musk, okay, come, we will have my favorite example. Let us have a chai shop in Sakinaka. Let us invest. I'm bringing to you a business proposal. What is a business proposal? We'll have a chai stall in Sakinaka. Who will be interested? I think you and I will not be interested. Why? My chai stall, how much will I? I'm not interested. So the person gets so much infinite bliss. In Taittiriya Upanishad, there is Ananda Mimansa. They have given the layers that this much amount of happiness you will get. And still I am crying for happiness from the world. What is the tragedy? I am sitting on multi-million-dollar underground and I am begging outside. Give me some appreciation. Give me some power. Give me some fame. Give me some happiness from the world. When I am having the entire kingdom of happiness, I am searching outside. That is a tragedy. Gurudev says that is what we are. Jiva or a sansari is only, Gurudev describes a sansari is a person who holds on the sari and keeps saying sorry, sorry. Holding on to a sari, not that women and men both, holding on to a sari and all the time feeling sorry. Is a sansari. So when the person is having so much still crying, is a joke of the life. So this is the greatest joke. Highest gain, having gained that, this is a very important statement. There is nothing more to gain, nothing more to know, nothing more to become, and it is not subject to loss. Now this is an important point to ponder. Whatever we get in the world, it is subject to loss because it can go away. To get that, it is subject to loss of time, money, energy. Whatever I want to get in this life, it will be subject to loss of time, money, energy. I have to spend time, I have to give time, which never comes back. But once I get this, It is not subject to loss, and it will never be lost. And it will be such a highest gain that after that, I don't want to know anything. I don't want to become anything. I don't want to gain anything, because whatever is to be known, I know. Whatever is to become, I become. Whatever is to gain, I gain. And people think, no, but I don't want Brahmananda. I want Vishananda also. Guruji says, you get both. Aham nirvikalpo nirakara rupa vibhur vyapya sarvatra sarvendriyanam. I operate through all senses, so I get the entire world. Right now, I'm operating only one sense, so there is a limitation. Now I operate through all senses. So I get Brahmananda and Vishananda both. And that's the reason a person who realizes is called a Swami, master of everything, master of his own happiness, master of the world, goes beyond sorrow. So these are the two definitions of moksha. Many people understand definition of moksha is I don't want another janma. Our definition of moksha, yes, that is the way it has been explained, pointed. But our definition of moksha is atyanta dukkha nivrutti and paramananda prapti. Two things. Goes beyond all sorrows. Freedom from bondage and desire. What is a beautiful state. And I think we must get excited normally when vada pav comes, samosa comes, and we want to go for something. So much of excitement, so much of, I want to go, I want to see, I want to experience. But here Lord is saying that what you are going to get, you see, what you are doing is nothing compared to what I am promising you. Come and meditate. All sorrows will be dissolved. You will be having freedom from bondage and desire, atyantik dukkha nivrutti and paramananda prapti, which can never be lost. So this is very important why people don't come to spiritual knowledge. People think spirituality and religion is holy, just because the goal is not clear. They think spirituality means doing some ritual. That's the reason youngsters are not coming. Anyone we are talking, we must ask, okay, do you want permanent, continuous happiness and permanent freedom from all sorrows and suffering? Come here. So only ambitious people come here, who are extremely ambitious. Now who are bored with all this temporary one. Now I want to go for the ultimate one. I'm not satisfied with, fleeting happiness which have come, because all of us have experienced that for last 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years. But I'm not peaceful. I'm so insecure within. I still worry. I still get bothered. That means I have not grown. I'm not meditating. I'm not going for the highest, because this all things what we have done has given me temporary happiness, but not permanent happiness. Fearless joy. Taittiriya Upanishad says, our scriptures, Upanishad, do not talk about bliss or joy or happiness. A joy or happiness or bliss which is fearless. There is one more quality which is introduced, because when we are happy, our happiness touch base, touch wood. If you ask people, are you happy? Yeah, I am happy. Suppose I take away your family from you. No, that I'm not happy. Suppose I take away your house from you. No, that I'm not happy. Suppose I take away your body from you. No, then without body. Suppose I take away your mind from you, take away all comfort from you. So my happiness is dependent on my family. My happiness is dependent on my job. My happiness is dependent on business. My happiness is dependent on my house, my relationship, my body, my mind, my ideas, my opinions. Suppose all this thing goes, no, then I do not know. Then I am very scared. But God says that is what death is. I am telling you that death takes away everything. Everything, whatever I think is mine, in 1 minute, Lord Yama comes and takes away everything. What remains with us is only our ego and our ignorance and our karma phala. That's all. Everything else is taken away in 1 second. So fearless joy is a very important concept to remember, that my joy is fearless because it will never vanish. It will never go. There is no separation, because one of the greatest cause for sorrow is separation. No, this person has gone away from me. The health is gone away from me, separation. My people have gone away from me, separation. My youth has gone away from me, separation. My knowledge has gone away, everything. And then I will get separated in the death. So there is fear of death. And that's the reason Kathopanishad, Lord Yama says, here beyond this, there is no separation. Otherwise, we are again separated from the body, then again entering another body, another womb. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Again joining, again separation, again joining, again separation. So Lord says here, in this state, there is no separation. And that where there is no separation, it is called as vibhakti, and that is bhakti, and that person is called as bhakta, who is desiring to be one with God, where there is no separation. Limitless, infinite bliss of beingness. Limitless. There is no boundary to the joy. And that is my own nature. I don't have to seek. I don't have to put efforts. I don't have to do any actions. That is my own nature. And that is the result of this meditation. So we have seen the preparation. We have seen the process. We have seen a yogi's mind with the analogy of the lamp. And now the fourth pointer we have seen that, okay, what is the result? So you can see how scientific it is. How clear knowledge is given that what you should do, how you should prepare, what you should do, what will you get. And now comes Lord's favorite topic. Somewhere Lord will come to this topic because Lord loves the Jnani. Among all the bhaktas, Lord says, I love the Jnani. And that's why Lord constantly wants to give more than his, which is going to give from 7th chapter, his nature, his leelas, his vibhutis. Now Lord is more interested to tell us about a jnani who realizes the self. Now this is a very important topic coming up because many of us seeing a person who is meditating, person who is realizing, person who is seeking, a seeker, and once the person reaches the ultimate, then the person will sit in meditation. The person will be with closed eyes and with all vairagya, like what happened? Death happened. Okay, I'm okay with you. Okay, it's all Maya. Suppose somebody is born, no joy. Somebody dies, no sorrow. The person becomes dead like stone. No. See how a person who meditates and realizes and gets these results lives in this day-to-day life. So this is one of the best state to seek is Jivan Mukti, here and now. And when I am having this body, mind, intellect, suppose I get this realization, then how this person would live in day-to-day life, how this person would transact. Arjun has already asked this question. Lord has already explained in Sita Prajna Lakshan. But this is Lord's favorite topic, Guruji says. Sita Prajna Lakshan, because normally whom we like to talk, the Bhakta will like to talk about God, and God will like to talk about the Bhakta. And who is his favorite Bhakta? Jnani, who is a realized person. So how does the person sees, one who realizes and reaches this highest state, sees self in me as self in all. The separation goes away, doesn't have any boundaries, doesn't say this is mine, this is your, this is me, this is you. Knows clearly that forms and names are only superimposition. The more division we have, the more insecurity we have. The person becomes fearless because, we are not scared that my teeth will bite the tongue. We have no fear. No. I don't want to eat because sometimes the tongue can come in between the teeth and the tongue will be trouble. No, because my teeth and my tongue. Gurudev says that I am pervading through entire body. Suppose my finger goes in my eyes. No, another finger comes and comforts it. But somebody else's finger comes and I say, cut that finger. So from today, suppose we are blaming, criticizing, cribbing, having negative thoughts about another person, actually that is me only. No. How can I can be that person? How is it possible? Suppose, take an example. Suppose we are dreaming. In that dreaming, there is a robber who comes in your house and robs and goes away. There is another person who comes in your dream and slaps you and go away. Another person in your dream comes and cheats and goes away. Another person comes and gives you 100 crores and goes away. When you wake up, then the robber also was me, the cheater also was me, and the person who gave me 100 crore also was me, the 100 crore rupees also was me only. The house also was me, the water also was me, the tea offered to that robber also was me, the plant also was me. Suppose I am walking in a jungle, the jungle also was me only. Everything is me only in the dream. Ramana Maharshi says this waking state also is a dream created by you only. Don't think this waking state is Jagan Mithya Brahma Satya. So this person knows this at the experiential level, but at least we can know it at intellectual level. And that's the reason in all religions they say forgive people, don't keep any negative thoughts about anybody, don't criticize anybody, don't think anything negative about anybody, because that is you only. In your own mind, everything is happening. There is another form. And God gets very angry because he says that both are my child. How can you criticize another child of mine? Because no mother likes. This is a very interesting observation that people who are living in joint family, and if they have in-laws, the mother, father don't like even in-laws criticizing their children. The daughter-in-law say, first of all, you handle your own son, who is my husband. You didn't use good sanskar to him, and then you are telling me how to, upbring my child. You look after your child. He's your child. That is my husband or wife is not having all those qualities. So here when we talk anything negative about others, do you think God will be happy? God says, it's my child. It's not your creation. So see self in me as self in all. We are giving practical thing how we can practice, because suddenly I cannot see self in me and self in all. But at least we can start practicing that behind the name and form, the Atma in me is the Atma in the other person. We see where we identify. If we think we are a body, others are bodies. This is very, 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 very important. And that's the reason spiritual knowledge expands our mind. Suppose I only think division only at the outer level, then you see what is happening, the fighting between two countries. This is my place, this is your place, this is my earth, this is your earth, this is Gaza, this is Israel, this is West Bank, so much fighting going on. Then we shift to the body, then we see, okay, this is my body, that is your body, that is white, that is brown. So we discriminate at the body level. Suppose we come at the mind level, the pain is same for all, the joy is same for all. That's the reason a woman would identify with another woman who has gone through pregnancy, can understand the pain of pregnancy one who has gone, because now I'm identifying with the person at the mind level, the pain of birth, the pain and the joy of a newborn is experienced by all people the same, whether in whatever religion we are. Suppose we go to the intellectual level, the ideas are same, opinions are same. So we identify with people and say, he is my friend because his idea matches with me. And suppose we come to Atma level, then the self in me is the self in all. So slowly, slowly the mind shifts. One person went to Ramana Maharshi and asked, does God has form or is God formless? Ramana Maharshi immediately asked him, what do you think about yourself? Keep the God aside for some time. Do you think you are the body or you are Atma? If you think you are the body, God has form. If you think you are the Atma, God is not having any form. So before I discuss about God, I must think what is my self-image. If I identify as Atma, everything is Atma. If I think that everything is created by the God, same God, Islam says there is only one Allah who has created everything, then still why we are fighting? Everybody is God's children. So we have to do manan. We have to think about what we are discussing, what is the implication of it. Is huge. Sees God in all, everything in God, sees self in all in self. Both are same. Aham Brahmasmi. There is no difference in God and me. Suppose one person says God created everything, right. Suppose another Jnani says I am the creation of this world, right. Both are right because I am God. Whatever is happening in my world is my creation. Because the world exists in the thought. If there is no thought, there is no world. World disappears when the thought disappears in the deep sleep. So who is the creator of my world? My own thoughts, my own self. So who is the creator called Ishvara? So I am God. I am the God of my own creation. What am I creating in my own creation? Negativity, anger, frustration, irritation, hatred, jealousy, or I am creating love, compassion, happiness. Sees equality in all, looks upon all as oneself. Everyone's sorrows and joys are one. No discrimination. Variety of sameness as one body, one family, one society, one country, one religion, one Atma. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That is what our scriptures declare. What Jnani realizes, this is very interesting to note and practice. Jnani realizes that all of the people, 7.9 billion people on this earth, animals, plants, everyone wants happiness. Second, everyone wants to live. Second truth, everyone wants freedom. If you can try this experiment. I have tried when I was kid. When an ant is walking, just put one finger before that ant. The ant will sense there is a finger, will turn back and go. If you trap the ant wants to come out of it. If you put some water and ant anticipates that there is danger, the ant wants to live with such a small brain, and all don't want sorrow, suffering. This is a common thing what is happening. So what is the general truth, absolute truth about humanity and all creations? That all creation, entire creation wants happiness. This is very important to note. All want to live, all want freedom, and all don't want sorrow. No, I know this, but then exactly next step is very important. Suppose I believe in what these sentences are written here. Guruji gives immediately one process to follow. So, our job is to give happiness to all. Our job is not to kill anybody. Our job is not to cheat, fool anybody. Our job is not to bind anybody. Our job is not to give sorrow, suffering, pain to anybody else. That becomes our practice. So there are very few people who know how to be happy anywhere, anytime, and discover the source of happiness. And there are very few people who know how to make others happy. If I just take a vow today that, okay, from today my purpose in life is to make others happy, whoever comes in contact with me, I start forgetting myself, great meditation will happen. I don't have to meditate, sit down, straight, sitting straight, keep the attention between the eyebrows. All these things is not required, because today my purpose in life has shifted, that I don't want any happiness for myself. My happiness will come only when I start making others happy. And the highest level of happiness what you can give to people is by sharing scriptural knowledge, telling that you are the source of happiness. Because I don't want to be sorrowful, I don't give sorrow to others. I want to live, so I don't kill anybody. Killing is not physical, no, but I don't kill people. Actually we kill people because we kill their thoughts, we kill their opinions, we kill their desires, we kill their hobbies, we kill their self-esteem. We put people down, we insult them, that is killing them. We talk negative about them, that is killing just because we don't like behavior, we just kill them. Killing is happening more deeper at the mental level, not just taking talwar and killing at the physical level. How much killing we are doing? So, if all want happiness, all want to live, all want freedom, and all don't want sorrow, this must be our meditative living. The chapter what is going on is meditation. This is meditative living, that from today, every action of mine is for other person's happiness. In that I find my happiness. Looks upon all beings as oneself, but not like myself. Guruji expands on this and gives very, very important point. No, myself in me, self in all. So looks upon all beings as myself, that is different than, but not like myself, not imposing my joys and my sorrows on them. Suppose I enjoy this, then you must also enjoy this. Suppose I go to temple, then you must also go to temple. Suppose I don't like going to bar, restaurant days, you should also not go. If I am wearing this dress, you must also wear this dress. If I want to live here, you also want to live here. You also must live here. So this is imposing on others my thoughts and my desires just because they are my children. They are related to me, husband, wife, grandmother, grandfather, and relatives. Imposing all our thoughts on them is not saying that the self in me, self in all. No, Guruji gives a very important distinction here. Look upon all things as yourself, but not like yourself because my tastes are different, my hobbies are different, my desires are different, my vasanas are different, my evolution is different. I do not know which birth of this is mine and which birth my son is taking, which in what evolution stage my father, mother, sister, children, wife, husband are. How can I say that because I like this, you also have to like this? This happens day to day in life when two people get married. One person likes to go for a movie, another person likes to go for a spiritual discourse. Problem starts. One person likes spicy food, another person likes sweet food. One person likes to wear nice clothes, other person doesn't want to wear nice clothes. And then whole thing happens is that we start comparing with each other. One person is very rajasic, one person is tamasic, another is sattvic. Then no, but then this is wrong. No, this is nothing is wrong. If the person likes to do that. How can other person be like me? This is a very important point for meditation. We must not impose anything of myself what I like on others. I cannot impose my joys and sorrows on others. The yogi is established in me, abides in me, worships me, dwelling in all beings, serves all, loves and compassionate to all. That's the reason we can see the saints are there, with them the animals also come and they love all animals. And we have seen photographs of saints sitting with tiger, lion, because the tiger, lion's thoughts are controlled by this saint. The saint is not fearful of a tiger, lion. Tigers come and sit next to them because tigers become peaceful in their presence. And they are not scared. There is a story that once Buddha was going from one place to another place, and he went to one place where there was a ashram, and then he was told, don't sleep here because there is one snake which is there, which has come, which is extremely poisonous, and because of which we are not sleeping in that particular place, and this snake is not going. Buddha said, I will sleep there only. He went in that room and then closed his eyes and told the snake, my dear snake, please go away from here because these people will kill you after some time. And the snake came out and slowly went away. Once in Delhi, Tapan Maharaj was sitting, people came and gave him lot of oranges because normally we go to any saint and give fruits. So there was a small girl there. So Tapan Maharaj, and she was wearing a frock. Earlier days people used to wear a frock. So Tapan Maharaj took so many oranges and her hands were so small. So he told, okay, take in your frock. So she took 10 oranges and Tapan Maharaj gave 10 oranges in her frock. She was so happy, she went outside and then there were monkeys and all monkeys took away all the oranges. And she came crying to Tapan Maharaj. Tapan Maharaj was, all the devotees and big people were there talking to him. The moment the girl came crying, Tapan Maharaj got up. Tapan Maharaj is not a person who will get up so easily. He went out and face became stern. And then monkeys were all having oranges. He told, get the oranges down. These are not given to you. I will give you separately. And you won't believe, one by one, the monkey came down, gave all the oranges to that girl and went ahead and said, Tapan Maharaj took the balance oranges and gave to monkeys. But animals listen. Because they have animals' thought process, they can read, they can know, they can talk. So love and compassion to all, and that is called as fearlessness. Here we are scared of street dogs and insect, mosquitoes. Not that we must be, like going ahead and sitting before them that you bite me. But when we reach at that state, the fear disappears and love and compassion spreads to all naturally, because I don't have to love myself, my body. If something is paining in my body, I just normally want to heal it because it's paining to me. Guruji says that one person was there, he was having one big ulcer on his thigh, and the wound was looking so bad, swelling, pus and everything. And people started visiting him, and he started, okay, you want to see the wound? You want to see the wound? People say, no, 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 I don't want to see your wound. Why you are showing your wound to me? All pus and blood. But he was okay with his pus and blood. But when we go to toilet, we are okay with our smell, but we don't want to go to in the toilet when somebody has gone. But for this person, established in me, abides in me, worships me, dwelling in all beings. There are saints we know in Maharashtra. Some stories we know that this person is to eat excreta of people, thinking that this is Brahman only. One person who was having lot of pus and lot of body problems went to Amrutanandamai, and the cure was to extract the pus. She sucked all the pus from her body, from his body. We run away. So that shows that at what level are they operating? Oneness, no discrimination. Pujya Gurudev says, example we know. One person came to him and told him, so Gurudev, he was having his diary. So you are going to Pune tomorrow, and you came from Madras, and then right now you are in Mumbai. Tomorrow you are going to go to Pune. He told, no, no, I am not going anywhere. Pune comes to me. Madras came to me yesterday. Mumbai is in front of me. Tomorrow Pune will come to me. I am not going anywhere. He was operating at the Atma level. Only we see a saint's body going here and talking and giving discourse. Gurudev spoke this, Gurudev spoke that. He went to Pune, he went to Madras, he went to USA, he went to Chicago. I am not going anywhere. All these things are coming to me. So that is a level a person operates at. Like Guruji says, we only know about Gurudev at the tip of the iceberg. What is beneath, we do not know. We only see a person's actions, but we do not see at what level the person is abiding and all the time abiding into. Now, very interestingly, very important point to note here, Lord has not given any power that the saint will display. Because many people have this kind of idea in thought, the person who realizes will have all the powers they have, but Lord says that is not what the person will display. Because many people go to Guruji and says, Guruji, do you have powers? This saint I went in Himalayas, he showed that he can take fire from his mouth, he can walk on water. Guruji said, yes, I can also walk on water. This actually happened, I think so. The people sitting, he told, okay, get one glass of water. He poured on the ground and walked on it. See, I walked on water. What is a big deal? What is a big deal in walking on water? So no power, we want power. We want that person should tell future. Then what is going to happen? Guruji, please see my hand and tell me what is going to happen. When will I die? Whether my children will get married? What will happen? So all these powers come naturally, but Lord has not mentioned that after realization, I will get powers, siddhis. So that's the reason this Sthitaprajna Lakshan is very important to note. Nowhere Lord has mentioned that you will start displaying powers. No. Only if a person displays power, I would accept that the person is realized. Got the results. Nowhere mentioned. Arjun told, okay, we'll start this and complete it. Take it up next time. Arjun told, Bhagwan, I understood the preparation. I understood the process. I understood the yogi's mind. I understood the result. I understood the yogi, how he realizes selves and interacts with the world. But Bhagwan, I cannot do it. I cannot meditate. This is not possible for me. It is too difficult. Why? Because Bhagwan, my mind is not listening to me. This is one of the words we must by heart. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramati balavad drudam. 4 things Arjun has mentioned. After entire discourse, can you imagine Lord is giving so much and he says, Bhagwan, not possible. No, no, I will not do this all meditation and all. So what are the four problems of our mind are mentioned here, and then 35th verse, Lord starts with his solution. So what are the four things which are problematic in our mind, which creates all problems? These are mentioned here by Arjun. And then what is a Lord's solution to it to handle this? That we will see next time. So you can imagine that Arjun is talking our language. Bhagwan, everything is very nice to listen, you know. Sunday morning, I know all Dhyana Yoga, what to do, but you know, I cannot sit for 10 minutes. My mind is not quiet when I'm going outside. Everything is very nice to listen. Every read, I can chant, I can by heart and learn all Dhyana Yoga mantras. But 10 minutes to keep the mind quiet, Bhagwan, not possible. Arjun is saying, Bhagwan, I cannot do this. My mind is too chanchal. It is not listening to me. It is very prabal. And we will see what are the four. And Bhagwan has given that first two, how to handle, and second two, how to handle. Very clear scientific answer by the Lord in the 35th verse. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you very much.